Let me tell you something powerful right now. Sometimes the greatest victories are happening behind the scenes. You might not see the full picture yet, but trust me, the universe, or call it God if you will, is working in your favor. Here are 7 undeniable signs that show you're not alone, that there's a force moving mountains for you, even when you can't see it with your eyes. Faith in the unseen is the cornerstone of every great journey. It's what separates those who give up from those who keep pushing forward, even when everything around them screams doubt. Imagine planting a seed in the soil. You don't see the roots growing beneath the surface. You don't witness the sprout breaking through the dirt on day one. But you trust that if you water it, give it sunlight, and care for it patiently, it will grow into something strong, something alive, something magnificent. That's faith in the unseen, believing in what's happening beneath the surface of your life, even when the results aren't yet visible. When you're working toward a big goal, whether it's personal growth, a career breakthrough, or healing from a past struggle, faith in the unseen is your internal compass. It's the quiet voice inside that says, keep going. The work you're putting in matters, even if it feels like nothing is happening. And that voice is more powerful than any setback or delay. It's what gives you the strength to get up when the rest of the world seems to be moving faster, when your friends or peers seem to be succeeding, and when you're stuck feeling invisible or forgotten. This kind of faith isn't blind or naive. It's deeply rooted in understanding that growth is often a hidden process. Think about an artist who spends hours sketching, shaping, erasing, and refining their work before anyone sees the final masterpiece. Think about an athlete training tirelessly, enduring pain and exhaustion day after day without the crowd's applause, yet they believe their effort is building toward greatness. Or consider a student studying late into the night, confident that the knowledge they're absorbing will pay off in the long run. All of these examples show how faith in the unseen is what powers persistence. The challenge is that faith often demands patience, which can be one of the hardest things to master. It's tempting to want instant proof, immediate results, and visible confirmation that you're on the right path. But real growth, real progress often happens out of sight, behind the scenes. The muscles get stronger in the gym long before you can see the definition. The network expands through countless conversations and small connections before an opportunity knocks on your door. Your character is built in moments of quiet decision making when no one else is watching. To cultivate this faith, start by shifting your focus from what you don't see to what you do have. Your effort, your commitment, your willingness to try again every day. Recognize that every small step forward, no matter how invisible, is a brick in the foundation of your future success. Celebrate the small wins, the lessons learned, and the strength you're building within yourself. Faith in the unseen also means trusting that you are not alone. Whether you call it God, the universe, destiny, or simply the natural flow of life, there is a force at work behind the curtain. That force is aligning circumstances, preparing opportunities, and crafting your story even when you can't sense it yet. This trust allows you to keep moving through uncertainty and setbacks without losing hope. Remember, every great success story began with someone believing in something they couldn't yet see. That belief lit the fire to keep going through the dark times. When you feel stuck, when the path forward seems invisible, remember that faith in the unseen is not just a hopeful idea. It's the foundation of all progress. It's the secret power that's working for you right now, behind the scenes, making sure that when your moment comes, you'll be ready to rise and shine like never before. Unexpected blessings are those surprising moments that catch you off guard, moments where life seems to throw you a curveball that turns into a home run. They come when you least expect them, not because you planned for them or forced them, but because something bigger than you is quietly working in your favor. These blessings might look small at first. A kind word from a stranger, a chance encounter, an opportunity that appears out of nowhere, but their impact can be huge. They are clear signs that behind the scenes, the universe or God is moving pieces on your behalf. Think about the times in your own life when something happened and you thought, wow, that was totally unexpected. Maybe it was a sudden job offer when you were feeling stuck. Maybe it was reconnecting with someone who opened a door for you. Or maybe it was just a moment of clarity or peace during a storm. These moments don't happen by accident. They're blessings designed to remind you that you're not walking your path alone. What makes unexpected blessings so powerful is that they break through the fog of doubt and frustration. When you're grinding, working hard, and not seeing immediate results, it's easy to feel invisible, like your efforts don't matter. But then, boom, an unexpected blessing shows up. It's like a little signpost saying, keep going. I'm working for you. And that reassurance can be everything you need to renew your energy, your focus, and your belief in your journey. These blessings are also a reminder to stay open and receptive. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own plans and expectations that we miss the opportunities right in front of us. Unexpected blessings don't always arrive packaged in the way we imagine. They might not be loud or flashy. Often, they come quietly, gently nudging us in the right direction. If you stay rigid or closed off, you might miss them altogether. So part of recognizing these blessings is cultivating an openness, a willingness to see value and potential even in the smallest or most surprising moments. Another important lesson from unexpected blessings is that life's timing isn't always ours to control. Sometimes the door opens when you're not ready, or a gift arrives when you least expect it. This teaches patience and humility. It's a reminder that even when things feel slow or uncertain, the work you've put in is still producing results, even if those results come in unexpected ways. Unexpected blessings can also build your confidence. They show you that the universe is actively supporting your growth and success, which can shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. When you start to notice these moments, you begin to believe that good things aren't just for other people, they're for you too. This belief fuels your motivation and propels you forward. The next time something unexpectedly good happens, pause and appreciate it. Don't brush it off as coincidence or luck. Recognize it as a sign that God, the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in is working behind the scenes on your behalf. These moments are proof that your journey matters and that you're being prepared for something greater. In the big picture, unexpected blessings are like secret rewards for your perseverance. They remind you that while you may not always see the whole path, there is progress happening and the universe is on your side. Embrace these moments, let them inspire you, and keep moving forward with confidence because more blessings are surely coming your way. Inner peace amid chaos is one of the most powerful signs that something greater is working for you behind the scenes. Life can be unpredictable, messy, and overwhelming. Problems pile up, deadlines loom, relationships get complicated, and stress can feel like a constant companion. But even in the middle of all that noise and turmoil, there is a calmness that doesn't just come from luck or good circumstances. This peace inside you is a signal, a sign that you're connected to a force bigger than the chaos, a force guiding you through the storm. Think about what it means to have peace amid chaos. It's not about your life suddenly becoming perfect or problems disappearing. It's about your ability to stay steady, to keep your mind clear and your heart calm, even when everything around you is spinning out of control. It's a confidence that no matter how hard things get, you will get through. This kind of peace is a shield. It protects you from despair and panic, and it allows you to focus your energy on what matters most instead of getting lost in fear or frustration. How do you get this peace? It's not something you can force or fake. It comes from deep inside, often growing quietly as you develop trust in yourself, and trust in the process that's unfolding even if you don't fully understand it. When you reach this state of inner peace, you stop resisting your circumstances and start accepting that you're right where you need to be for now. This acceptance isn't about giving up. It's about surrendering control, knowing that some things are bigger than you and that those things are working on your behalf. This peace also gives you clarity. When your mind isn't clouded by worry or panic, you can make better decisions. You see opportunities where others see obstacles. You listen to your intuition and find creative solutions to challenges. That clarity is like a secret weapon, helping you navigate through difficulties with grace and resilience. Another important aspect of inner peace amid chaos is perspective. When you cultivate peace, you start to see your struggles not as dead ends, but as necessary steps in your growth. You recognize that every challenge is shaping you into a stronger, wiser, more capable person. This perspective shift changes how you experience life. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you begin to feel like a co-creator of your destiny. People who have this peace are often the ones others turn to during tough times. They become beacons of calm, inspiring others by showing that it's possible to stand firm, no matter what's happening outside. This peace is contagious because it comes from something real, a deep connection to faith, hope, and trust in the journey. If you find yourself feeling calm in the middle of chaos, don't dismiss it. This is a sign that God or the universe is working for you behind the scenes. This peace is a powerful indicator that even if the world looks like it's falling apart, you are being held and guided. It's a reminder that your foundation is strong, your spirit unbreakable. Remember, life's storms don't last forever, but the peace you cultivate within you will stay with you long after the clouds have cleared. Keep nurturing that peace, let it center you, and use it to propel you forward. When the chaos threatens to overwhelm, come back to this inner calm, because it's proof you're on the right path, being prepared for the breakthrough that's coming. Doors opening subtly is one of those signs that can easily be missed if you're not paying attention. Life doesn't always announce its big breaks with fanfare and flashing lights. More often, the opportunities meant for you come quietly, almost like whispers rather than shouts. These subtle openings might be a casual conversation that leads to a new connection, a small project that introduces you to a wider audience, or an invitation that seems minor but actually moves you closer to your goals. Recognizing these subtle signs is key because they show that behind the scenes, something important is being set up in your favor. Imagine you're standing in a hallway full of doors. Not every door swings open with a bang, revealing a grand prize right away. Some doors barely crack open, just enough for you to peek inside. That slight opening is an invitation, a chance to step forward, explore, and prepare for what's next. These small doors might not seem like much at first, but if you walk through them, they lead to bigger hallways and eventually those massive breakthroughs you've been hoping for. One reason subtle doors are so powerful is that they allow you to grow gradually in a way that's sustainable. Big, sudden success can sometimes overwhelm you or come with pressure you're not ready for. But when doors open slowly, it gives you time to build confidence, develop your skills, and create a strong foundation. It's like learning to walk before you run, a natural progression that sets you up for long-term success. Sometimes, subtle openings come disguised as setbacks or detours. You might lose one opportunity, but find another that seems smaller or less glamorous. It's tempting to see those moments as failures, but they're often the universe redirecting you toward a better path. These small doors are actually invitations to learn, grow, and prepare for what's really meant for you. Recognizing subtle doors requires patience and awareness. It means paying close attention to the small signs around you. A new relationship forming, a shift in your routine, or a quiet change in your mindset. You have to be willing to explore these openings, even if they don't look like the big break you imagined. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs start with the smallest steps. There's also a lesson here about humility. When doors open subtly, it reminds you that success is rarely instant or guaranteed. It's a process that requires persistence and faith. You're being taught to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. This mindset keeps you grounded and focused, making you ready to handle greater opportunities when they arrive. The more you learn to walk through subtle doors, the more doors you'll find. Life becomes a series of opportunities waiting for you to step inside. Each door builds momentum and expands your possibilities. And behind those quiet openings is a force working tirelessly for your good, setting the stage for the breakthroughs that will change your life. If you notice a small opportunity knocking, don't ignore it. That subtle door is a sign that God, the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in is arranging things in your favor. Take the step, walk through it with confidence, knowing that bigger things are waiting just ahead. These gentle openings are proof that you're on the right track and the best is yet to come. Growth through struggle is one of those truths that can be hard to accept, but it's one of the clearest signs that God is working behind the scenes for you. When life gets tough, when you're facing challenges that push you to your limits, it might feel like you're stuck or even being punished. But the reality is the opposite. These struggles are shaping you. They are the workshop where your strength, character, and resilience are being forged, preparing you for what's next. Think about the strongest materials, steel, for example. It doesn't become strong by lying in a calm field. It becomes strong by being heated, bent, hammered, and stretched. Your struggles are like that process for your spirit. Every obstacle, every setback, every hard moment is stretching you beyond what you thought possible. It might be uncomfortable or painful, but it's necessary for growth. When you're in the middle of a struggle, it's easy to focus only on the difficulty and lose sight of the bigger picture. But if you zoom out and look from a higher perspective, you start to see that these challenges are not random. They are purposeful. They are training you to be more patient, more compassionate, more disciplined, and more determined. These qualities can't be rushed or taken lightly. They must be earned through experience. Growth through struggle also teaches you humility. It breaks down pride and forces you to rely on things beyond yourself, whether that's your faith, your community, or your inner reserves of courage. This humility is crucial because it opens the door to learning and transformation. When you accept that you don't have all the answers and that it's okay to struggle, you become open to new ideas, new perspectives, and new opportunities. Another powerful thing about growth through struggle is that it builds empathy. When you've gone through tough times, you develop a deeper understanding of other people's pain and challenges. This empathy allows you to connect more authentically, to lead with compassion, and to inspire others who are facing their own battles. Your struggle becomes not just a personal test, but a source of strength for those around you. It's important to recognize that growth through struggle is not about suffering for the sake of suffering. It's about learning, evolving, and becoming stronger because of what you endure. The struggles themselves are temporary, but the growth they produce lasts a lifetime. They prepare you for greater responsibility, bigger opportunities, and a deeper sense of purpose. When you start to see your struggles as stepping stones rather than obstacles, you shift your mindset. This shift transforms pain into power. Instead of being defeated, you become undefeated. You learn to persevere, to keep going even when the path is steep and the destination is unclear. If you're going through a hard time right now, take heart. This struggle is not a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that God or the universe or whatever higher power you believe in is working behind the scenes, shaping you into the person you need to become. Trust that this growth is happening, even if it feels slow or invisible. Every trial you face is a chapter in your story of triumph. Remember, diamonds are made under pressure. You are being crafted into something precious, strong, and beautiful through the struggles you face today. Keep pushing forward because your growth through struggle is proof that the best is yet to come. Divine timing is one of the most important and sometimes hardest concepts to grasp when you're on a journey toward your goals. It's the understanding that everything in your life unfolds not when you want it to, but exactly when it's meant to. This means that delays, waiting periods, and moments of uncertainty aren't mistakes or failures. They are part of a bigger plan that you might not fully see yet. Divine timing is a clear sign that God or the universe is working behind the scenes, orchestrating your path perfectly, even if it feels slow or confusing. When you're working hard towards something, it's natural to want quick results. You want to see progress, get confirmation, and feel like you're moving forward. But life doesn't always work on your schedule. Sometimes the door you're knocking on stays closed for longer than you'd like. Sometimes the breakthrough you're praying for doesn't come today, or this month, or even this year. That's when divine timing challenges you to practice patience and trust. It asks you to believe that the waiting isn't wasted time. It's preparation time. Divine timing teaches you a valuable lesson about control. Most of us like to control every aspect of our lives. What happens, when it happens, and how it happens. But when you learn to trust divine timing, you begin to surrender that need for control. You start to see that there is a wiser, greater force at work, moving pieces in ways that are best for your highest good. This surrender is freeing because it takes the pressure off you to have all the answers or make everything happen immediately. Waiting on divine timing also encourages growth in patience and faith. You develop a resilience that comes from knowing that what's meant for you won't miss you. This is a powerful mindset because it shifts your focus from frustration to hope. Instead of feeling stuck or anxious during delays, you begin to view those moments as opportunities to prepare, learn, and become ready for what's next. It's like a seed that takes time to sprout. Rushing it won't help it grow stronger. Another important aspect of divine timing is that it often means things come together perfectly rather than just quickly. When the timing is right, opportunities, people, and resources align in a way that makes your success smoother and more sustainable. This alignment reduces unnecessary struggle and opens doors in a natural, flowing way. The right job, the right relationship, the right moment to take a risk, these all show up when the time is right, not a moment before. Trusting divine timing also requires a strong sense of self-awareness and mindfulness. You learn to pay attention to signs, feelings, and subtle shifts in your environment that indicate the right moment is near. You become more in tune with your intuition and less reactive to impatience or external pressure. This awareness allows you to step into opportunities fully prepared and confident rather than rushing in half ready. If you're feeling stuck or impatient right now, remember that divine timing is at work. Your breakthrough isn't missing. It's just arriving when everything is perfectly aligned for your success. Instead of fighting the waiting, Embrace it as a necessary part of your journey. Use this time to grow, prepare, and strengthen your faith. Trust that the universe is arranging your life with care and precision, and that when the moment is right, doors will open wide for you. Divine timing is a powerful reminder that your story is unfolding exactly as it should. Stay patient. Stay hopeful. Because the best things in life don't just happen, they happen at the right time. Unseen protection is one of those quiet but powerful signs that God is working for you behind the scenes. It's the feeling or reality that even when things seem risky, dangerous, or uncertain, you're somehow being kept safe, guided away from harm, or shielded from setbacks you don't even know about. This kind of protection isn't always obvious, and you may never fully understand how it's happening, but it's there, like a guardian watching over you, steering you away from what could have hurt you and gently guiding you toward what will help you grow. Think about the times in your life when you narrowly avoided a bad decision, missed a harmful situation, or had an unexpected change of plans that turned out to be a blessing. Maybe you didn't get that job you wanted, but later you realized it wouldn't have been the right fit. Maybe a relationship ended abruptly, but it opened the door for something better. These moments are examples of unseen protection, a force working silently behind the scenes to keep you safe and set you on a better path. Unseen protection teaches you to trust even when you can't see the whole picture. Life is full of moments when you're uncertain about what's ahead, when fear and doubt try to pull you down. But knowing that you are being protected behind the scenes gives you the courage to keep moving forward, even if the way isn't clear. It's a shield against despair and a reminder that you're not alone, no matter how lonely or difficult the journey feels. This protection also encourages you to be mindful and discerning. Sometimes protection comes in the form of subtle warnings, gut feelings, sudden hesitations, or signs that something isn't right. Learning to listen to these inner signals helps you avoid unnecessary pain or mistakes. It's like having an internal compass that keeps you aligned with your highest good, steering you away from danger and toward opportunity. Another aspect of unseen protection is the peace it brings. When you feel guarded and watched over, you don't have to live in constant anxiety or fear. You can rest a little easier knowing that there's a force working tirelessly on your behalf, creating safety nets and backup plans even if you don't know the details. This peace becomes a foundation for confidence and resilience, helping you face challenges with courage. Unseen protection doesn't mean you won't face difficulties or setbacks. It means that when those hard moments come, you'll have the strength and support to get through them. It means the setbacks won't destroy you or derail your journey. They'll become lessons that strengthen your resolve. It also means that some challenges you might have faced are being prevented altogether, even if you don't realize it. Recognizing unseen protection requires gratitude and awareness. When you look back on your life, you'll often find moments where things could have gone very differently, but somehow didn't. Those are the moments when protection showed up quietly but powerfully. By acknowledging these moments, you build faith that you will continue to be protected as you move forward. So, if you're feeling vulnerable or uncertain right now, remember unseen protection is at work. You are being guarded, guided, and cared for in ways you might not yet see. Trust that the path you're on is being watched over, and that every step is part of a bigger plan to bring you safely to your destination. With this understanding, you can walk forward with confidence, knowing you are never truly alone.